Welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today we're going to have a standoff between Piper Y and Baxter of California deodorants. Now these are pretty much alike, sorta. One uses a charcoal-based thing, and one uses a traditional type deodorant, which is aluminum alcohol-free. But both are similar priced, like $19. This was shipping and everything after this one, and this one's just straight up normally free shipping, $19. So same price, two expensive deodorants going at it. And the point is, it's not going to pollute your underarms with bad things. And like I said, this one's more traditional. This one has a screw off top there. It kind of looks jelly, you know. It's got a citrus smell to it, which the ladies might like at first. And Piper Y is traditionally in a little glass jar that you would actually take your finger, and I've done a review on it before, but this is the new stick version. They just come out with that, so it's kind of neat to have this in a stick form. So first off, the smells totally different. This is like a charcoal. I like it. I mean, it's gender neutral. It's kind of got this pepperminty charcoal kind of smell to it, and the Baxter has a really citrus smell. Both I think would go well across genres. I think the Baxter is kind of aimed at guys. This Piper Y kind of aimed at girls, hoping to gain some guys, but it is gender neutral, and I do like it. What I did to compare the two, of course, you want to know how long it lasts, if it does a good job after a full day of work. That's what I did. I wore one under one arm and the other under the other, and pretty much just asked my wife to smell me. And she got me away from the Piper Y because she didn't like the smell of it. And so she picked this one out because it had a citrusy type smell, and she enjoyed the smell at first. So without telling her which armpit was what, I asked her after working a full day, so probably had it on 14 hours, come home. And it was a really strenuous day, so I hit them pretty rough. I chose a good day to wear them. And I asked her, I said, which one do you think smells the best? And she smelled my right underarm. She's like, whoo, get that one away. That one had worn off. And then she smelled the left underarm, and she was like, yeah, you know, that is smells great. Her first initial reaction was, yeah, that one's good. Well, the thing is, this one was the one that was good. It held up the longest. This one faded away rather quickly, and it's hard to tell that kind of stuff, you know. So this one wore off quick. This one didn't. The charcoal based actually held up. This is a natural too. This one doesn't claim to be a natural, and this one is all natural ingredients. So this one destroyed and sucked up, and the thing with the charcoal base is it actually sucks up the moisture into it. So it actually worked out great. Now the downside to this, of course, we know that the upside is the initial first smell of the Baxter. Citrusy, it kind of gets you hooked. It's like a traditional deodorant, the gel kind of stick form there. It goes on the same as any old deodorant that you ever used in the past. This, totally different. First off, the initial reaction to receiving it was the base. Like I pulled this off, right? And I was trying to screw, nothing was moving. I was like, what? So I had to take off the back, and I had to push on the inside here. I think it had fell off its little spiral threads there, and was sitting below it, so you were turning it and it wasn't pushing anything up. So I just took a pin and put a little pressure up under there while I was turning it, and I think it caught into the thread, and now it works. You can see it's coming up, and it'll go back down. So that was a little worrisome at first, but I was like, okay, it's cool, whatever. So if they could work on that little thing at the bottom, that would be a plus. And you know, this is like nothing really. You feel it a little bit, but it takes a little bit of rubbing to get under there. And you may want to do it right after a shower, but you want to towel that off as much as possible, because charcoal is going to attack and soak up liquid like your perspiration or water from the shower. It's going to try to do its work right away. So you kind of want to be a mixture of dry with just a touch maybe of moisture, or just heat anyway, because this will pull, for a man, this will pull on your hairs a little bit. For a woman, I don't think you have much problem. You just kind of go at it and get it on there. So it's not like this at all. That, like, I'll try to show you this guy real quick. Like that, I'm almost done with this one. So this comes on pretty quick, and you feel it. It's slick, nice and gooey. This is not the case. It takes a little bit of rubbing to finally get that on you. So, and then see how it might look. So you might get a little clumps in there, but you can try to smooth it out. They tried to go to, I see what they're doing. They tried to go, people wanted the stick. They didn't want the little glass jar, and they tried to fulfill a need. And you actually get more in this stick than the little glass jar, so that's a plus. This is 2.7 ounces. This is 2.65 ounces, and they're about the same price. You can sign up for auto renewal, which I think is every month. I think that's what it is, or every 2 months, something like that. But it's $20 every 2 months. I think that's what it was. But you get 10% off regardless for doing that. So that'll save you a little cash. But yeah, I totally recommend it. I'm going to stick with this because it does hold up for a lot longer. And I felt like I put on about the equal amount. It was hard to tell with this because it's a drier application, and this was a little more wet, and then you could kind of, or jelly, and you could kind of really see it. This, I didn't know if I even put on enough for sure, and lo and behold, it did. So highly recommend the Piper Y activated charcoal deodorant, now in the stick form. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching Isaiah's review on deodorant. I bet you didn't expect this, did you? But you know, this channel does everything, and I'm not really concerned with that. A lot of people watching and maybe go, well, I thought you were I thought you were a subscription unboxer, or I thought you were a tech reviewer, I thought you were this or that. I'm everything. Isaiah's reviews was based on life reviews. That was the whole point of it. Is like anything that I come up with of interest to you, I can share that, and you never know what it's going to be. It could be anything. And I'm doing this for, you know, getting my feet into this, learning how to edit, learning how to take photos, and I've learned so much since the beginning of it that it's going to be used for family stuff too. I got a kid coming in May, so I'm going to really use that on keeping and retaining family photos and videos and doing it properly, the right way. And also, I want to retire kind of semi-early and then go full all-out this. Like whatever it is, if YouTube exists, if something else exists, I'll be ready for that and can transition over into a hobby, which will be a profession, by retiring into that. So now I don't really care what my content is. It's not centered on any kind of genre of anything. It's just my life in a review form, and I like this stuff. So you got a review on deodorant and a life story of me all to boot. What a great video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Share me to all your social sites. It gets me to places I can't get to on my own. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.